Hello and welcome to Governance and Administration with Ken and Will.
Do you have your purple T4 form? Mike Wazowski.
Me slithering over to try and rename a district unsuccessfully.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm ready. So ready. Call me SpongeBob because I'm ready.
You're ready? All right. Let's fucking get into it. Hi, Poi. Welcome. I'm glad you're
Hello.
so here for the Gaycaytion destination.
I love our shitty fucking town.
It's so
Our shitty
good.
town that shouldn't exist.
I've got a little circle. You've got an actual functioning town. I am a drain on the resources. You're building up a solid infrastructure. It's amazing.
Oh, hold on. We should check. Land value 43, population 1028.
Okay.
Okay. For Fire Dick. This one's our neutral one.
48
1300
is
for
13. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty good. How about Sunrise? Oh, 2000.
Okay. Yeah.
46.
That's the way it should be if you're building a Gaycation destination. That's really the way that it should be.
DDDT.
22.
Oof.
Yeah, that land value there needs to really get built up. But it's forestry, you know? It's forestry.
Total profit.
Something's not working there, and I don't know what it is.
Total profit.
Something is not working in that industry, and I don't know what it is.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work. It's fine. Everything's fine.
You know what? Why don't we both work on our industries?
You know what? That sounds good.
With, we've paid our loans. We've got 10K.
Yeah.
And then we can split it 50-50.
Yeah.
And it's up to you if you want to pay the 5,000 consulting fee.
I would like to pay the 5,000 consulting fee.
Power.
That's the okay. So, I realize that you don't play much Magic the Gathering or anything like that. But there is a card that is absolutely hilarious. Because it infuriates everybody. But like, it infuriates them in the way that it's still playable, but you're so annoyed by it. And it simply states, whenever an opponent draws a card, they can either pay 1 mana or you get to draw a card. And so every single time, start of your turn, everyone draws a card, and the guy just looks at you and goes, "Do you pay the 1?" And you as a player have to infuriatingly go, "No, I do not pay the 1." And then the guy goes, "Thanks," and draws a card. Or gets like a fucking treasure token or something bullshit like that. Like, just gets all these fucking benefits from you being like, "I refuse to sacrifice my entire plan to your 1 fucking card."
I don't play Catan often, but I do have a bit of a strategy. I'm
Yeah.
not going to tell you all of it, of course.
Of course. In case you ever find me as your opponent and I use your strategy against you.
Indeed. But there are 2 core pillars. One of which is... What's the best word for it? A good word for when you're taking advantage of someone in a lesser position, pejorative. Maybe bilking.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's my thing. It's knowing what ports people have, knowing what they have in excess, and being like, giving them a deal that is actually kind of good and knowing damn well that it's almost impossible to refuse, being like, oh, it seems like you have so little wood and I have so much wood. You know
Oh,
what? I'll
how
even offer,
strange.
yeah. And if you give me 2 stone, I'll give you a wood. I mean, you could go to the docks, but then you would have to pay 3, of
You could
course.
build all the way out to the docks, but we all know that you'd have to roll a fucking
Yeah.
2 in order to get that wood there.
Mhm.
I could just give you my wood right now.
Anyways, my number 2 weapon is spite. It's whenever someone doesn't accept that deal, I start weaponizing the fact that they don't want to trade with me.
Yes, poi, lewd, TOS, we get it. We're saying wood and giving wood.
Mhm.
We're
Anyways, and
especially
consulting
doing it in a
fees.
seductive tone, too. It's not helping anything.
There's a lab in the school I'm at right now
Mhm.
called the Dongle Dungeon because it's their computer lab, and I love it.
The dongle dungeon. Fuck,
Yeah.
that's so accurate.
All right. So our industry here, right? So own and import. This actually, you can make a fully functioning, profitable business that does not make their own production,
Okay.
but you could also make a lot of money. So if you can make this all green, it's going to be all raw forest, and then you want it processed as much as you can, right?
Right.
Output you don't strictly want because these are more valuable,
Right.
and they can output to a factory.
And I don't
Um,
understand why it's outputting everything and not. And, like, those industries should be fucking full, shouldn't they?
so let's see here. You've taken some of this. There's that. Is there a place for it to go, or does it just get shipped out?
I don't know. I think we've just watched it get shipped out. But I don't
Okay.
think it's going to, like, local factories or anything like that. We have the sawmill. We have places for it to go.
Well, from there, it'll be sold by truck, unless it has a better way out.
Yeah.
So then it's a question of we could see where it's going. Let's check it out.
Yeah, let's see where the wood's going. Okay, that
Okay,
filled
that's a
up the
delivery.
sawmill. Do we just need more? We might need more workers. We're not full on workers.
Hmm.
If we meet the worker demand, we'll level up. And that's not doing full workers, so maybe we just need to use the wood more in order for it to get used up like that.
If you go to the warehouses, that'll stabilize your output financially.
Hmm.
And these have to be like they can't be just wood, they have to be a secondary product, or
Right,
they can be like final products, but that's not necessarily efficient because you
right.
don't make that many. But you could have a furniture
We
factory
could have a
that would take
furniture
these
factory.
and make money out of them,
I like the idea
just
of a
like I could
furniture
have a
factory.
bakery.
Should we each get our unique buildings?
I'm thinking maybe we should.
Okay, let's each get our unique buildings. We'll build this up. I get IKEA.
Mhm. All right, do you want to go first or should I?
Please. Like, I'm honestly giving you Jack's hardwood. To like, I'm giving you temporary control and part of the
Okay,
5,000 consulting fee. For corporate planning.
Okay, in that case.
Keep in mind, there does need to be room for the Swallow Conservatory.
Hmm. Now, not a lot of traffic. Doesn't really need to. Here you go, bone simple.
Mm-hmm.
Too steep, too steep. Where do you want to be?
I don't know where we want our IKEA.
I might leave that up to you unless you want me to chime in.
Well, doesn't it need to be in the zone or like
It
in the
actually
industry?
does not.
It does not?
Can
Interesting.
be placed outside the industry area. So
Huh.
you could make this be all the way over in like a separate industrial zone adjacent to Escapia Bay, and
Right.
have your like warehouses there and all that, and have its own little highway interchange, and that's where people work. You can even infill it with other industrial demand.
Well, if we were doing that, then we would be doing it on this side, because this is going to be the side that gets trashed by industry.
Oh yeah.
Plus, we get a train.
Well, it's an
We do
option.
get the train station here as well. We could possibly move it in the future, so I'm thinking maybe we just put it in like a simple, easy spot.
You want it to be somewhere that trucks can pull in and turn around, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm thinking like right here.
Ah, there you go.
And now I need to fix the power line a little bit.
Not necessarily, if I may recommend. Excuse me. Just the lowest level, some lots.
Okay, okay.
So you're almost always going to be using balanced unless you have specific like types of industry. Like if you're import only, you want
Yeah.
it to be fill sometimes, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So paper. And where is it? Planed timber. There we go. That should start getting stockpiled there. That'll conduct the electricity.
Okay.
And then I think if you're going to be like me doing resource extraction, I think you do want this stuff. But there's also these other buildings, right? Like the workers' barracks.
Yeah, we definitely need the barracks.
Because those will increase everything up like by 5%, and you can have multiple.
Plus,
These are
we
just
need them
noise.
simply to level up. We need more barracks. It's the only thing restricting us right now.
All right. Well, this is good land. You might want to make like this garbage land part of your process here.
Yeah, that would make sense if we do a little offshoot.
So now we're at 78 of 110. So that should be 55 each. But of course, with my consulting fee.
Yes, that would be 50 for me and 60 for you. I'm fully
12.
aware that I just gave you 2 sheep.
Mm-hmm.
And you used it to buy the biggest road.
All right, so these storage buildings are all for efficiency and logistics. These are at your discretion based on if your trucks are making inefficient routes. They don't have value. They don't have employees, so they can't level up your area. It's all about infrastructure. But consider small tree sapling fields.
Ooh.
Or perhaps even more tree.
I do like more tree. More tree is very fun. Hello, Husky Man.
I'll leave this up to you,
How's it
so I'm not
going?
overdoing it.
Building this out a little bit.
Very curvy. I like it. I like it.
There's a lot curved with this town. How am I doing? I'm doing great. I love City Skylines. This game is so fun.
I'm still baffled that we deliberately made an oppositional system and somehow we're making like a really good city. It's one of those things that people say government is, and then you're like, okay, but like that's not actually how anything works.
Yeah. Okay, so we should get a barrack. I need
Oh,
to.
we've got to expand the industry area, I think, which is fair.
Yeah, that does make sense. Yep. There we go. What are they doing? This one. Here we go. Okay. So you're thinking more plantation?
I think so. I'm going to let you have the overage on it.
All right. How much plantation do you think I should get?
Well, you're almost at the 60.
You're right.
Right there is probably a perfect spot because it's really rich.
There we go. All right. There we go.
Hell yeah. Excellent. That's not even because I have a devious plan. It's just because, like,
You're ready to go.
I have competition.
Oh, yeah. Real stiff competition over in Gaycation land.
Right there. All right. Could use a little more animal products, but otherwise we're good. It's all our own stuff.
Yeah, you're not making any profit off your animal product.
Mm.
Making fuck
The
ton
next
off
level, we
flowers.
need 550. We need more of those.
You're making fuck ton off your mills, though.
Oh, yeah. So let's see.
This must have been during quarantine when everyone was baking bread.
We have not quite developed. Let's see. Use a shed. Everyone loves a shed.
Everyone loves a shed.
I dare say I might encroach. What do you think about it? Yes, no?
Honestly, I don't think we're going to use that area for university.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to use that area for university.
And if we do, I can move things, probably.
Yeah, exactly.
Right there. Hell yeah.
Though it is worth noting, we still haven't named the main university building.
Well, I was hoping to sleep on that one a little.
Well, I don't know
For the
about
peace,
that.
you see.
I don't know about that. We might just need to name some stuff. Cause like,
all right.
I mean, we got the Thaddeus Dawnlight residence and we got the Party Down residence. We've got the TSG care center. We got our bus station, which we still haven't named either. But we never came up for a name for the trade school administration building. And I think that maybe it's about time that we do come up with a name. I'm thinking something along the lines of yeah, Katy Green University, the name of the town that it's founded after. What do you think, Will?
Peaceably. It's not a university. It's a trade school.
It is a trade school. Fair enough. You are correct in that regard.
And it's not quite capitalized correctly.
No, I don't think it is, but I think that adds to the party zest of it all.
Oh, does it add to the zest?
Yeah. Yeah, well, what do you think?
I'm thinking. Well, here's the thing. It's got to be brief, right? Or an acronym.
Uh-huh.
So, it could be like, you know,
Uh-huh.
Gaiety Greens, Sunrise Village Tech.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely is a possibility. However, it
Or even,
still feels like it's lacking a little bit of a zest.
Splitsville Tech.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
We could be, Splitsville Technical Institute. And then, we could be STI,
Yeah. We could be STI.
which is, that's not an acronym for anything else. That's for, like the Subaru that's good for rallying.
Yeah. That's, yeah, definitely. There's nothing else. I do like it. I think it's really, really good. However, I do think I am going to have to invoke the charter that gives me final naming rights on everything.
You pull up the charter. I'm gonna get a drink.
Let me just pull up the charter real quick here. Let me just
the rule that says you.
let me just get the charter up here. Oh no. Oh no. What happened to the charter?
Alright, I'm gonna sit down and crack my moose head and see what the.
Yeah, the charter. I mean, it's right. The clause that gives me naming rights is right. Oh no. Well, we don't need to worry about the
Did
charter,
you
Ray.
do you just happen to leave that out?
Well,
Somewhere in the splash zone.
well, I may have been reviewing it over the weekend. Uh
Oh yeah, you were
Yeah,
reviewing it.
I was just kind of giving it a quick glance, a quick overview. So it may have been on my desk when I left to go to the club.
Well, that's the document. So I guess your
I mean,
plans are no longer coming to fruition.
well, there was a lot of things coming to fruition that night. Clearly. So we don't need to worry about naming this just yet, right? I, you know what? Splitsville Technical Institute's a great name. I think it's a fantastic name.
I have an alternate proposition.
Uh-huh.
Neutral,
Just admin building.
bipartisan, peaceful.
Uh-huh.
I will not strut. I will not gloat.
Uh-huh. We would
I have
appreciate
made my one
it.
cum joke.
We would appreciate your discretion in such matters. We don't need to discuss that bill ever again, do we? I don't think we need to. I don't think that's necessary. Okay. So, Farm Agricorp, you were saying. That's a fascinating industry you've got growing there.
I'm just gonna let time pass.
Oh, God. I don't even remember his name. God, what was his name? Mark? Clark? Devin? It might have even been Keith. I don't think I got their name.
I mean, it couldn't have been Skylar.
No. I would never. No. Not Skylar. No. Oh, God.
Definitely not Tyler.
What even happened that night? I don't even remember.
Was it Shane?
I honestly couldn't tell you. It was a lovely evening.
Blaine?
It was a
Zane?
lovely evening. I don't really remember much about them. It's a bit It's a bit strange. I went out so I was looking at the document on Saturday night just before heading out to the club, right? And then
Where were you when you were inspecting this document?
I was in my house, which, is nondescript. I wouldn't really want to give away which house is the mayoral house and make people start to judge me that way. I tend to keep pretty low key about my actual home's location. I'm just a man about town. I'm not the mayor or anything. Oh, God. And I went out to the... so I went out to the club.
The club. The cloud.
Yeah. I wanted to, do some weightlifting. I got beautified a little bit. The forest wasn't on fire then. So I go out to the club.
A small fire.
I start trying to, I do my usual routine. I hypnotize some men, make them gay, give them the proper gaycation experience. And then,
it's just for now. It's not a permanent effect.
Well, yeah, it's not a permanent effect. That's the beauty of gaycation. The moment they leave, they're straight again.
Well, the other thing I think people aren't mentioning is if you get railed rad hard by a buff dude and you're like, I don't know if that's for me, that's just you being confirmed straight.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fine. It's
fine.
Fine.
You're reaffirming your straightness. Every man does it.
It's about security.
Exactly. Oh, God. So I was doing my usual hypnotizing routine, and I see this guy from across the bar, and he is looking an absolute treat. Like, he is looking great. I am enamored with this guy, and I think to myself, I got to hypnotize him. I've got to. He's not a local. He knows what he's in for on this one. And so I go about my routine, and then the rest of the night is a bit of a blur. We spent a little bit of time on the beachfront. We spent a little bit of time in the camp tents. And then I invite him back to my place for a little bit.
Could it be tree sap?
I definitely left the documents at home. Anyway, I woke up the next day and he wasn't there. I don't remember anything about him now that I mention it. Huh.
That's a shame. Anyway.
Anyway.
I think the fried chicken eatery is a little too fried.
Yeah, the games for gamers is a little bit too hot, a little bit too heated.
Gaming too hard.
Yeah, the gaming,
the game hall is good. Oh, do you think they're in a flame war?
The console wars have really kicked off.
Oh yeah.
Everything was calming down between Xbox and PlayStation. Then Nintendo kicked down the door and said, "Sup, motherfuckers, we're worse than both of you." And then they both got offended.
All right. I propose this. We take 16 squares.
Okay.
So a 4x4.
4 by
Or
4.
you can get nitpicky.
Yeah. I'm not going to get
And we,
nitpicky. I'm just going to do a 4x4.
Yeah, I think me too. Let's square off. Let's see who.
Oh, I don't think we want to
Develops.
square off.
No.
You haven't become a professional wrestler yet, Will. I don't think we want to square off.
Yeah, I found an ad that was like, "Hey, want to be a pro wrestler? No training required." It's like,
Here we go.
I mean,
This might.
I am looking for work.
It's one of those things where it's just like, I don't know, man. $50 is $50. Like,
Yep.
that's food for tomorrow right there. That sounds pretty good.
Oh, per hour, and they were saying like,
Yeah.
if you get to an actual event, it's like a 300 for 1 hour appearance. That's not.
Ooh,
bad,
that's
you know?
really solid. That's really, really good.
That's a few cases of Moosehead.
That's a few cases of Moosehead.
Do you think we need to develop a little? I think you have your roads.
I feel like I've done quite a bit of my roads. There's probably more road that I'll end up doing and building up the other side of that area, but for the most part, thank you for an amazing vacation. See you next year. You're welcome, Campbell. You're welcome.
I for one am tempted to expand slightly.
I feel like you should. You've built a lot of area up. I feel like it would be good to expand it.
All right. 31, 32 approximately.
Okay. It didn't build a bridge again.
Some reusable land.
Nice. That is satisfying. That is a satisfying location.
Hell yeah. All right, my 16.
All right, sounds good. Oh, you're gonna cut down the big tree in order to put a house there.
That's all right. I'm sure you have enough big trees on your end.
Oh yeah, massive.
All right, that's construction. It's on you.
Massive trees. Okay. So we have our Mall of Moderation. This terrible Mall of Moderation. So I believe the goal was to eventually build up to citizen or civilian train station here. So in preparation for that, I'm going to... How the fuck do I do this?
That's a level crossing. That'll work. You click and then keep moving.
Do I want it to be level crossing though?
You'd have to make an overpass then. Or do we have the means to change rails? Or do we need a train station for that?
Good question. I don't actually know. But I also don't know how to change elevation.
Okay, we can do that. Okay, so this is, you got your steps.
Yeah. Oh, academic year report. We've lost students.
We're fine.
We're fine. Everything's fine. Oh, we might have to go back a little bit, do a little road work.
So page up, page down.
Okay. Oh, it's page up. I was doing plus minus.
Ooh. Fair
Okay.
assumption.
So if I do... Just take a knockback. Then page up.
I think you can get away with 3 instead of the full 4. So if you go to the smallest resolution, you might be able to page down one.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's gonna keep that occupied though. But if we page up,
Okay.
it won't.
There you go.
How fucking terrifying is this going to be?
Make it real perilous.
Yeah, look at this. I want this to be like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. They're literally turning around at the higher point of the bridge rather than using the turn spot.
Yep.
I don't blame them. I do not blame them. Oh, too steep. There we go. Little too steep.
Oh yeah, make it way too close. Peak T-bone.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, everyone's coming down, whipping down this thing. I have no idea how much I have left in spending, but that should be roughly equivalent to what you did.
We've been making a lot of money, to be honest.
I know, right? That's why I'm like, I have no idea how much I still have in my spending cap.
Maybe we should commemorate it with some kind of thing.
What would you like to commemorate it with? We have who's its and what's its galore.
Let's see. What do we got for our special boys here?
Festival area. Okay.
Tempting, tempting.
Very tempting. Lungs of the city.
Hacking and wheezing along.
Yeah.
Okay, there's some options. Maybe we should have a little fest arena.
I'm not against a fest arena.
And you know what? I think it should, maybe, possibly, be in a downtown adjacent side of this side of town. Just makes sense.
It does
you know?
make sense.
You have the specialization. You have the
We have the leisure
crowd.
specialization, yeah. We are gonna need so much stuff. Citizens are sick. Doesn't I have healthcare in here? Oh. Well, that's inconvenient.
You know what? We're at 60. Why don't we build and reassess?
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Ooh, saunas. I didn't
See the
realize
appeal?
saunas were a thing. I feel like I might need a sauna in my town.
You can call it a bathhouse. It's fine.
This is true. Yeah, we're definitely
Now that
calling
is
it a
for
bath thing.
25k out
Yeah,
of our
and it doesn't
64.
add any health benefit. Okay. I need to assess what I actually need here. Sport hall and gymnasium? Interesting. Okay. Just how's our death care? Is there death care? Okay, we've got some death care. As far as healthcare goes, though, we'd need something like this. Well, the plan is to expand.
We seem to have some power issues.
We always have power issues. Okay. How is our power doing? Our power's fine. The power issues are over here because
Is the grid broken? Why would... Hold on.
yeah. It's your fault. Agricorp broke the grid.
Oh, that's a lightning strike.
Oh.
Please.
Woo! Look at all those flashy lights.
Eh,
Oh, good. Now we're just left with fire. That's fine.
I think you need a little water.
Oh, yep, true.
Maybe $360. But I must insist, the festival. The festival. The festival.
The festival. Indeed.
What do you think? Right by the highway? Or does it have
Oh,
to
yeah.
be further?
Right as you come off the highway, you're in your concert hall.
Okay, I have no idea how this works.
I have no idea how this works either.
Okay. Ads. Premium Studio. Okay, they're already planning them.
Yeah, it looks like they planned them already, and then we set a security budget.
Maybe we just leave it there a minute.
Yeah, we'll leave it there for a little bit, see how it goes, see how the festivities go. What time is that going to be at? 6:07. Well, that doesn't.
We're at 02. We got a minute.
Yeah, we got a little while before that's gonna go. So we can come back to that eventually. But everyone, I'm sure, is very excited for it.
Of course.
It's gonna be a regular Burning Man out here.
Hmm.
Oh no.
One of the many things happening to men out here.
Yes, very many things. And it might leave you with a burning sensation afterwards.
We do have to meet that residential demand.
We do have to meet that residential demand. How about another 16 squares? Maybe even, dare I say, 32 squares.
Did you take yours?
I did.
Oh.
You were
Very
deciding what you wanted to do, and I just kind of went and did it.
Ha. I was negligent,
Indeed.
distant, unaware. Yes.
Interesting that you put it on the other side of the road.
You know, tessellating.
Uh-huh. Do you put down 16? Right by the highway.
Well, that's 12.
Oh, you're right. That is 12.
There you go.
How
Let's
about
see
we
what
do
gets built
another
here.
16?
Oh no, not till it gets built. We gotta fine tune it.
Okay. All right. We'll let it get built, and then
Okay, there we go. It's getting built on.
I
It's
believe
all
yours
about
was already.
optimizing.
I need to optimize this. I was gonna say, damn, that's a lot more than 16. What the fuck?
A little more. Okay, built.
All right. Crazies. You're here. Here we go.
Develop.
Just
Feel like
staring
I'm
at
at
blank
Microsoft
land, going,
conference going
develop.
developers.
I'm proud of this little dork town.
Looks like
There we go.
a place
Develop.
people get murdered.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
this is definitely a Desperate Housewives area. Except there's no wives here, obviously.
Well, I mean, if it's an egalitarian gaycation.
I mean, that is true. It can 100% be an egalitarian gaycation.
Tiny houses.
Are you doing this to intentionally annoy me?
Slightly.
God damn it.
There is actually a tactical use, but it's also aggravational.
Oh my god, that's so aggravating. It looks like you played Tetris and you slipped one block out of place, and now nothing will fit. Oh, you're a monster.
I usually do this in a much less aggravating way in my own saves, where it's like you semi-fill your
Yeah.
distal locations, and then if you're in dire residential need, you can like quick fill them. Okay, this house right here,
Yeah.
something nasty's happening in there.
Oh yeah, something real nasty is happening in there.
I don't know what it is about maybe it's the stucco.
It could be. Like, I feel like just in general, that house screams, I am getting murdered in here. Like, there's something shady. There is something hidden in their basement.
With your approval.
The Myrtle residence. I don't know why, but the mental image that popped into my head was, you know, the Wordle game where you have to fill in the word, like the 5-letter word kind of thing. It figured that, but with like murders. You have to figure out who the murderer is, and you only have 5 guesses. You have to use the results from that to guess who the other person is.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my god.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh my
10,
god.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
You're a monster. You're a monster. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Nice. You're bending to the dark side.
And then also just fill in this entire thing. I mean, the only reason I did that is because I have a little wonky area and I have to do 16 instead of just paintbrushing this entire thing, which I know I'm going to do anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Or monster.
All right, we're making a lot of money. Maybe we should invest in services.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe we do a service check, see how we're doing.
A little audit.
Oh, this guy's got a satellite dish. Aren't they fancy?
Power? Great. No comment. Water? Sewage? Great. No comment.
Cool. Traffic? It's got some stuff.
Garbage we have on our budget, right? Well, it's getting late.
Yeah.
Should kick in.
But
it
also
won't.
we have
Sorry, I'm letting you go.
there we go. We have these, which is, it's full,
Mhm.
and then they're trying to empty
You know what? I
out,
think we stop emptying that one.
and we
We're not
have
processing. We need to recycle or burn.
a incineration plant. Here we go.
I mean, it's processing 60K a week, but I think we make more a week.
Yeah, I believe so. Garbage production is 70.
All right.
And we have a recycling center. Where's our recycling center? I feel like you
Let's
had
see
it.
here.
Oh, we have 2.
Got a couple. Yeah, those are pretty full.
How are we not
I'm thinking
processing enough?
Stop emptying this real quick, just so we have it, and then. Okay. 30 would be 60, leaves us with 14. We could each take an incinerator, or 2 recycling centers each for 64.
I'd be down to do some recycling centers. We don't have any in our town.
All right.
I'm really surprised that we haven't increased industry demand at all.
They do booms and busts. It's kind of neat. All right. All yours.
There we go.
Excellent. Now I'm curious how things are going over here. This will happen periodically no matter what, just because of, trucks being places, but
Yeah. I'm surprised that we haven't gotten the level up. We still don't have enough workers. We need a lot more workers.
more workplaces.
Yeah.
But we need the demand, which means people need to live here.
Oh, fuck. Well, that'll do it. Hang on.
Nah, short way. Come on.
What?
That's so expensive. You can go the short way. Surely. Surely.
No, because I'm gonna forget about it in the future.
Fine.
There we go. Fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, when it becomes nighttime and the trash turns on, our economy tanks a little bit.
Mm-hmm. But our processing is good.
Yeah, once we start getting the process really going, it should be fine.
Nothing at the parkade. Nothing to escape you. Should we save up until we have 20K and then take one each?
Okay. Oh, actually,
Ah, what a beautiful town.
I think we keep investing in residents.
Yeah.
Okay, monorails. Monorail, 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 monorail. And also trains.
Oh, I'm gonna get horny about the
And
trains.
hydropower dam.
Something that isn't fucking wind.
Yeah, exactly. I think we placed down more residential than in that case.
Mm. Almost there. Come on, number. I'm watching you, number. Hey, nice.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, right here covers the entire bay, except for that little nook. I get it in the nook. Right there. Yeah, that ought to do it. Hang on. Don't want to break that again. There we go. All right. We
Nice.
need to take a quick ad break. When we come back,
Awesome.
we'll expand our residence out some more and see how that's going. Yeah. We'll be right back. And we're back.
Hello.
Ready for more hardwood and arcades.
Yeah. Ready for finding out what is going on with our industries.
Yeah.
Pretty good here, but not enough flour. Making it though. Where is it?
Making a
The
fuck ton,
bakery.
yeah.
Here we go. Oh yeah, making some money.
Yeah, doing
Over
pretty
here.
good, pretty good.
Making the money, you know.
Okay,
Lots of
that's
paper.
actually doing pretty well.
Oh, a lot of plain timber. Think it's time for expansion? Or is it time for residential expansion so people work here?
That's a good question. I think it might be a good time for some sort of expansion, yeah. Because I need to get more workers in here. It's never going to level up unless I get workers in.
All right. Do you remember where we were for the tit for tat? Do you want to speed things up or keep things where they are?
Well, we both bought a medical hospital, so it would be easy. So if we both had 10k, then we both spent 10k.
All right. What about our residential zone? Should we swath?
I'd be down to swath.
All right. You first, so I don't get bilked on this one.
There we go. Swath.
All right. All right.
You know, it's no 16 squares, but...
It's 16 squares and a mule. Well, if we're doing swaths, then I might as well. You know, just cause.
God damn it. God damn it. What?
Just thought I'd tantalize you with the idea of maybe it not being bullshit.
What is the purpose? What is the purpose?
Character, friend.
This is a house of lies. It's a house of lies. Oh God, you're awful.
You want to do commercial? Because I think we need that.
Yeah, we can put in some commercial.
This one, I think we should be more limited. Maybe.
Yes, definitely a 16 by 16 because commercial just drops instantly.
Mm-hmm. You first or me first?
Oh, you can go first. We've agreed on the size,
All
so
right.
it doesn't really matter. It's not. Why is it not symmetrical? Well, why is it not symmetrical? God damn it. You're the worst.
I should cool down because I'm sure there's someone out there on the internet who's like, this is actually making me deeply upset. And it might be you.
And it might be me. It might just be me, Will. I don't know, but I think it's me.
Well, should we continue our little audit there?
Sure. You know,
I think we did
the
medical,
tics
but
that
death
people
care.
have when they're like annoyed and trying to rein it in. Like I've noticed your tick. I know your tick when you're annoyed. It's a physical tick.
I throw people out of windows.
Well, before that though, there's usually a very good warning sign of you viciously rubbing your temples, trying to process the audacity that you are seeing.
It's like when a computer starts like violently increasing its like fan speed, you're like,
Yeah.
ah, yeah, you're processing something.
Yeah, exactly. So whenever you get annoyed, I could hear you getting annoyed in your voice. I could visibly see in my head you just rubbing your temples, processing what's going on. You did it a number of times during Bloodwine, and it was very, very funny.
Yeah. To be fair, regardless of frustration, I'm susceptible to migraines, but you
Yes,
know.
that is true. That is true. Everyone has their own things. But mine is furiously clenching my hands
All right.
and like unclenching them. And I will say that did get me to clench and unclench my hands.
Never hurts. All right, so the sauna, 25K, right?
Right.
Then what's this? 22, 18? 18 plus 8, that would make it 26. A little unfair, but how do you feel about taking a sauna in exchange for me having a child health center and a cemetery?
How's my death care doing?
Oh,
Monorail.
oh, things have changed.
Yeah, okay. Hang on.
We also have train.
We have train. We have level 6 unique buildings. We have small business enthusiast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do we get from train? We get the train station, the cargo terminal, multi-level
Lots
metro
of
hub.
hubs. Cable cars.
Ooh, cable car would be good.
Yoga.
Yoga garden? AO?
Oh, our university can have our trade school can have a basketball arena.
Oh, fuck. It can have a basketball arena. Okay. There's a lot going on, but also
Mm-hmm.
hydropower plant.
Yep.
Do you have any idea where we would put a hydro dam?
Let's see. This is a bipartisan, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to take advantage of not just current, but also elevation. No elevation change, so we would be making a weir, which is really expensive, but. And also, like, in cities, you have to make them just dams, which is way more than what a weir actually is.
Yeah.
But it can be really good for, like, regulating water level.
Okay.
Water seems to be coming in from here. I'm not sure where you would constrict unless you got another one and put a dam in there, maybe, for the elevation.
Yeah, that one has good elevation for it. This one
And we
definitely
could
has the
push
strong
here.
current.
Because we have how many? We have one we can buy. 12,000, we have another one. I think you did one, I did one. You could do one.
I could do one, and I could buy that. Is there another area, like... That's expensive.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, nothing. I was looking at the price. That is expensive. Actually, that's not that expensive. Sorry, I was adding another set. I was like, in the millions? What the fuck? What about here?
Oh, I see elevation right there.
Yeah, like, what about this tile instead?
That could be done.
I think that would be a much better place for a dam. It's easy to choke off, like, these different elevations. And this is a great height, so we have low risk of it flooding over.
All right, so here's the thing. If I say, oh yes, we mutually agree to this square, then that becomes like a bipartisan square, and I don't want that. I want this to be your problem. But I am willing to fund the dam.
Yeah. Well, we all benefit from it. We can start reducing our reliance on hydro. I can get rid of electric Isle. You know, I think that this would be a great benefit.
All right. You got my vote.
Okay, I think we do it. So, do you think this tile?
Yep.
Okay. That means once again, I no longer have poop. I no longer have the poop lane.
Pooplin.
Well, I was gonna buy the other river, but not gonna have Poopland anymore.
What's our maximum here? That goes up to like there. 224. How far could this push? Is that unreasonable? Not enough, but it's saying you can do it. 120?
Yeah, I mean that would be doable. I would rather we have a sizable dam and spend a little bit more money on it, but it like completely, it almost completely eliminates our need for hydro, or for wind, I should say. We're basically going Canadian on this one and building a massive fuck off hydroelectric dam and saying fuck all other energy sources.
The whole tariff thing is really fun because it's such posturing from everyone.
Oh, it really is. It
And
really
it
is.
was. I'm not someone to go for the conservatives, especially like the Ontario conservatives. Ford is a special kind of weirdo, but like,
yeah,
him just going, okay, we'll tariff the hydro, and then Trump basically, like, he must have been briefed like, hey, that powers like the East Coast all the way down to New York, the city we're from.
yeah. It's like that literally powers the state of Ohio. Can you not? And he just says, okay, we'll back up on the tariffs. Actually, we'll go ahead with the tariffs. And then we're just like, okay, then we'll go ahead with the energy. We'll just cut off your energy supply. He's like, okay. Hold on. I'd really like to save face here and put the tariffs in place. And we're like, fun fact about that, we're shutting off your power. Like, it's one of those things where there's very few things that the conservative government have done that I've been happy about, but that's one of the ones where I'm just like, that's just kind of funny.
Yeah,
that's just really kind of funny.
it's also funny watching, like, for so long the right wingers have been on each other's side, but then suddenly it's like, oh, you're a nationalist, I'm a nationalist. Oh, we have different nations.
Awkward.
All right, I'm hitting it.
Go for it. This electricity grid is going to be beautiful after this. Oh, you can page up the electric lines?
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea. I had no idea you could page up the electric lines.
Nice.
Ooh, that's good.
So much more power. Oh, and it looks really nice.
That's really solid.
This seems like the kind of dam that could become an eventual engineering disaster.
Oh god, yes. This is the type of dam that drastically changes the flow of the river when it breaks. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no.
It's alright, just let it happen, it'll normalize.
Yeah, let it normalize. Let it figure itself out. This is fine. That's where the water's supposed to go.
That's the fish elevator.
Yeah. The fellovator, if you will.
Hmm.
Oh, I need to make use of this somehow. I really do. This is like absolutely gorgeous land.
We should probably wall that off so that it works right.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
here we go. Here we go.
Maybe
I'm sorry,
life
what?
finds a way.
900 and what?
9 whites? All right, so we don't need wind energy anymore.
No. That's just,
Yeah. Drop that budget down.
okay, that's better. Freaking holy shit. Forgot we were in emergency mode.
Yeah. Now we are
Wow.
producing pretty well.
Jeez. Okay, where were we? Did we actually,
Oh, we didn't do anything for the university, yeah.
Now, here's one thing we can do. Well, multiple things, even. Police Academy, 75.
I'm here for it. I'm so here for it.
Also, Aquatics, 150.
I feel we need, like, can everyone have it or just one school gets the aquatic center?
One school, but you pretty much max out your city by the time you max out your schools. It's more of a common good.
I feel we need to match the sport to what the school is about. They need to match the vibe.
All right. What are you thinking?
I don't know. Like, the trouble is, the first choice is a trade school, which is fairly versatile. Like, you could make an argument that it's a trade school. It's all about getting really into it and just fucking going and getting your hands dirty, which would be the aquatic center. You could also make an argument that it's the football stadium.
Oh, maybe a while.
That one would definitely be a while. Can you think of which sport a liberal arts college would have?
See, the one I go to for that in my games is track and field because it's very Greek.
It does have the liberal vibe. It does have the liberal arts college vibe.
Also, it's really wild to me that they have an environmental science in the liberal arts. Like, if you go to the...
That is kind of annoying.
You can't click it, but...
Yeah, we haven't unlocked it yet.
Like, you go here, it's, okay, Police Academy, sure. Tourism and travel, yeah.
Sure, why not? School of Engineering. Not really. It doesn't work. It doesn't quite work.
We do that in universities here.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with, like, there's just science in the university, and then you go to, like, the liberal arts, and it's like, School of Environmental Science, and it's like, well, hold on, that's actually, like, chemistry and geology and physics and...
It's all the things that you need it to be, you know?
It's a funny one.
Yeah, it's especially weird, all things considered, with how, universities actually work.
Yep. All right, do you want to take a swath each? We need more people.
We need more people. Swath. I've also been considering upgrading some of this to the higher density.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that might be nice.
Yeah, higher density at this scale. We want to do bone slow, and then we'll get used to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, where am I? That's all there. You know what? Swath? How do you feel about Swath versus 16 of, or even 8 of high density?
I could say we could do 16 of high density. Yeah.
All right. See how that goes.
Okay.
How's your beach? Oh,
The
everyone just got
concert.
happy. Oh yeah,
Is that the?
it's
That's-
over here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, made 6K.
Okay. Okay.
A lot of people around.
People really seem to enjoy that. They're big fans of Lily LaRue. I look forward to Elijah Moti.
Hmm. Hmm.
Although less popular, everyone will admit less popular. Oh god, sorry. I didn't mean to click that. I was just curious. Oh, it does say what this does. Increase the popularity of all bands by 1 per month. Premium Studio allows bands to practice and record albums with high quality equipment and acoustics. Damn. Well, it's still pretty good. Either way.
Hmm.
That's some solid ticket sales. Okay, I think we just leave that. Sorry, you were
I
saying?
feel like all of the artists that they like put on there sound like bands I wouldn't listen to.
Oh yeah, 100% would not listen to them. It looks like Picture Tent Park just kind of needs a little bit more entertainment, a little bit more draw.
Hmm. Gotta zhuzh it up.
Hmm. Why? What are you thinking? How's your park doing? We also need a little bit of zhuzhing.
Uh-huh.
We're both requiring the zhuzh.
Think it must be done.
I think it must be done.
Now we're at 55. We could wait till it's an even 60.
We could probably go 60. I'd be down for that. Considering we're making 8K.
Maybe we should. Where do we survey from? We should survey incoming people who are actually coming into town. Gazebo 2. Intercity bus station. Ooh, intercity bus.
Inner city bus.
Please don't go in the 1 square of highway. We can't follow you.
I think it's going to the 1 square of highway.
Yeah. Sorry, it's the
no.
green one.
Nope, we're still able to follow a little bit further. And we're gonna lose. Oh. There it goes. We kept it for longer than I thought we would.
You can see it.
I
You can
see
see it.
Yep, it's coming in. Over the massive fuck off hill.
Hmm.
That's the type of on ramp that when you we fuck, sorry. That's the type of on ramp that when you're like dealing with it, you know, you're in the zone for it, driving up that in like a shitty car, you're just like, please, for the love of God, make it over this hill.
Hmm. You hit that 45-degree slope and realize what your engine is and isn't capable of.
Yeah. Everyone's like, my car is just fine until they take that slope. The same with this slope, honestly. Look at this. Oh, fuck.
Ooh. It's like 30 degrees.
Yeah. I'd like to say that we had like road anarchy on, but we don't.
Progress.
Good camera angle. Solid. There we go.
We're moving. That's
We're-
something.
You can definitely say that we are moving. That is a fact right there. It's yeah, this area kind of sucks. This area is feeling
might
mighty
have a
gridlocky.
Might have some congestion.
Oh, but it's fine because we have the bus lane.
Unfortunately, it's all bus.
Yeah.
Oh god. I think we gotta fix that.
Yeah, I think we gotta fix that too.
You know what? This is biased traffic.
I think you could take a photo of that and say objectively, yes, that is in fact biased traffic. I don't think anyone would disagree with you that that is incredibly biased traffic.
See how that starts to go, you know? Just
Yeah.
a little slow. Okay, we're moving.
We're getting it going. It's still a little bit rough there.
Mm-hmm.
I also just realized it's a little lip.
Wow. Oh god, that must be awful to drive on.
Oh, that would be so fucking terrible. So many people
Oh.
lose their car in that.
We're asymmetric in the wrong direction here. More of them are coming this way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Maybe.
Maybe.
Think that made a difference.
It's possible that made a difference. Maybe it's just because it's getting later into the day.
Still going ball and slow. I'm just assuming this is our old bus. I'm sure it's already gone, but
It could just be the same bus. We don't know. No, it didn't have 122 people on it. It had like 30.
please.
It's
Traffic.
It's nice to see that police, even with our lights, don't get any special treatment.
Yep.
And we're still an unremarkable university. Oh, we got way more money than, than the 60.
Yep.
We can really spice up the parks now.
Just reach the... Please. Okay. There we go. Oh god. We're in it. We're in it. We're doing it.
We're doing it. It's in. How many passengers leave? 9? No one leaves. Everyone comes in.
They're all just transferring?
Probably.
They're all just transferring. Awful. Just awful.
We made the most accurate fucking town ever.
Well, see what we can do here. Climbing structure. I could climb a structure.
Oh, I've seen you climb many a structure.
Gazebo.
Oh, we could get a gazebo. Everyone loves to stop at the 3 gazebos along the path. It's usually one of those things where you go to the first gazebo that you're going to go into, and you're just like, there's people there. I'm sure the next one's empty.
Yep.
The next one has even more people. It's like, I'm sure the last one doesn't have anyone. And then you go there, and there's like one dude, and you're like, I don't know how to parse that.
Trampoline park, baby.
Family park.
We've done it. I can't believe we've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. What have you done other than getting a 5-star park? Which, congrats.
What have you achieved other than your achievement?
Yeah,
Oh, that looks awful.
that does look real fucking bad.
Here you
There
go.
you go.
There
That's
you
much
go.
better.
All right, my beach is familyed.
It's no longer the world's steepest drop off. It's just
Close.
this poor child bouncing on a trampoline. Little do they realize.
This is just a city's issue. That's not even significant, like, topography change.
Yeah.
Oh, water.
Does it? Oh, apparently it needs it. Okay, interesting.
Well, it is a bathroom.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Okay.
you have to transport the turd.
That is fair. That is valid. You mean you don't have city officials have what's known as the bucket, where they just go in and they get all the poop out?
Well, we try to raise a higher standard, which is why we use the French la bouquette,
Ah, I see.
which is spelt like bucket, and also is not a word in French.
I feel like people are parking here and using this, and they shouldn't be. I think they're bypassing my my city planning here. Hang on a minute. This is how I make my money. You can't do this.
Are they pulling a sneaky on you?
Yeah, they're pulling a sneaky on me.
Here it is. Nature
thank you.
Reserve.
Thank you. Oh, it is connected. Instead of connecting it to the main road, I need to build an offshoot road for it to be connected to.
Use your existing paths.
Yeah, for now, I'll move it, like, here. Here we go. Okay, that gate. There we go. Now we have even more ways for you to give me money. So you know, give me money. Ooh, fishing cabin. Okay, let's give 50 each. Ooh, a hunting cabin? That seems like the perfect thing for this side that has more forestry area.
You know, with the bears.
Yeah, exactly. You get it. You get it. And also more camping sites for people to get shot at.
Hmm.
And a lookout tower.
For the voyeurs.
Exactly. You get it. You understand me. I'm basically going to keep going until I also... Actually, I should probably pause and see. Because I wasn't quite at the visitor limit cap yet. Okay, I need 20. I need 20 more entertainment level and then I'll be done.
I think you need path attachment to one of those.
Oh, true. So that might just be enough. Into shelter in case there's a storm. There you go. Does that bring me over? Nope.
Almost.
So very close. The lookout tower. Right here. Entertainment 100. Oh, fuck. I didn't realize there was so much entertainment value in bird watching. Okay.
So close.
So close. Well, that'll get its own way. The main thing is, it's making me profit.
Mm-hmm. It's making us profit.
Yes. It is making us profit.
This is a nice town.
This
After
is
dark.
This is a very weirdly nice town. What's going on with these lights? Oh, the shiniest fucking bridge ever.
Oh, yeah.
People need to know that you're crossing that bridge. It's it's a lot.
Compared to, like,
Yeah.
nah, just whack right into this one. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. What's the worst that happens? You go in the water? Eh, fuck it.
Julie Evans. You we shall follow.
A highly educated young adult. I like the car there that has the flowers spray painted on it.
Oh, yeah. Real
Very
normal
aesthetic.
person car.
Oh, and they're selling fucking yakisoba? Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the good shit.
Go for some noodle. Some udon, maybe?
Oh, man. I haven't been able to have any nudes in months, and I really...
Oh, yeah, 'cause you have gluten issues, right? So, like, noodles are...
Well, it's not even the gluten issues. Now I'm too far away from any place that serves good nudes. I'd have to make it myself, and I'm just not up for making anything at the moment.
Just too tired.
Exactly. I'm working the equivalent of 2 jobs. I can't.
Yeah. Just burnt. Just roasted.
Exactly. I'm working the equivalent of 2 jobs, one that doesn't make me money.
Yeah.
But it's
Just
fun,
for
goddammit.
personal fulfillment or whatever.
Yeah. How dare I enjoy a hobby?
Hobby enjoyer clocked.
Wow, that is a bright town entrance sign. Fuck. It feels like at the car wash when you drive under the thing that just kind of drizzles water at you, but it's just blinding light instead.
I do love the slightly paranoid moment in a car wash where you can't see outside of your car.
Oh yeah.
It's like, boy, I hope nothing bad happens.
All I'm saying is I'm surprised more horror movies don't take advantage of that feeling in a car wash and just murder someone.
Just stab him, kick him out.
Yeah,
Get
exactly.
the inside of your car soaked very briefly.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
drive away. That wouldn't work in real life. You'd get caught right away, but
Oh yeah, no, it wouldn't work in real life, but like horror movie logic, it's perfect.
oh, it would be gory. You would
Yeah.
get blood everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Well, bye.
Oh,
They left town.
bye. Bye, friend.
Bye forever.
Long drive for that taxi.
Yeah, honestly. What's this doing? Okay, that's gotten to 50%. Should we try emptying this out?
Hey, before that, I'm thinking Police Academy.
Okay, yes, 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 yes. We have been saying Police Academy for a while now.
Boom.
Bonka.
It's such a building.
It really is such a fucking building.
There are many squares.
I do appreciate the many, many squares, the multitude of squares.
The place people clearly have to run.
Yup.
We'll switch back here.
Oh, what is with this
Get
switchback?
up to the roof.
Is this
Hold
for
on, get up to
rooftop
the roof and
like
then-
chase training? Like what the fuck?
I guess? I don't...
Like the only thing this switchback leads to is more roof. There's no internal building, there's nothing going on here. It's actually kind of dangerous to have this switchback here.
Mm-hmm. You know, in case you want to get on top of a tall building with your pallet jack of materials.
Yeah, exactly. Who wouldn't want to do that, right?
Various pumpkins and melons and such.
Yeah. Oh man. Did you ever witness a melon drop at university?
No, I didn't.
Ah, that was great. We had one right from the like top of our residence. It was the last year they did it
Nice.
too. And it was fun. The best part about a melon drop is it's a lot of people standing around. In our case, it was a pumpkin because it was right after Halloween. But it was a lot of people just standing around, looking up, being like, "Is it happening? Is it happening?" And then you just see a little orange ball rapidly drop to the ground, and just you hear the sound of the splatter, and everyone goes, "Oh!" And then everyone moves on with their lives. And that's
Yep,
it.
that produce is gone now.
And that's it. But it's such a weird event that it was so fun.
Listen, we love a splunk, we love a spladunk,
We do.
a splat.
We really do love it. I need to figure out a way
Imagine-
that my hand tracking no longer tracks to my microphone. I might need to put something on the underside of my microphone so it no longer thinks it's a hand.
Find out something that like computers can easily identify. Show a picture of an apple or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a water bottle.
'Cause it really likes my microphone. It really, really likes my microphone.
You seem like someone with a tall head who would be funny in a comedy situation. We're gonna recognize you as a person.
Sure. I mean, that's that describes both me and the microphone to a T.
You know, the theory of the the orange-shaped man and banana-shaped man as a comedy duo.
Abbott and Costello?
Exactly. And like the Veggie Tales, it's
Oh,
the thing you
yes,
see in
and the
cartoons.
VeggieTales, of course. Everyone knows that Abbott and Costello based their entire comedy routine off of VeggieTales.
From the Blues Brothers.
Oh, the fucking Blues Brothers.
That's a banana-shaped man and an orange-shaped man.
That is a genuine banana-shaped man and an orange-shaped man. You are correct.
I think we made some solid progress. I think we have a town, I dare say.
I dare say we do have a town.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I hope we don't make any prodigiously bad decisions.
I thought the entire thing I've been doing this entire time was prodigiously bad decisions.
Apparently, you're still making a profit.
Apparently. Now that you got the one thing set up, I'm making a good profit. Now that we got the finished product, the furniture factory going, we're making some decent...
Now that someone is buying what we're selling.
Yeah. We're making a solid profit.
I guess if it's furniture, it would be pretty solid, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Fairly hard. Fairly hard. Are we just vamping until one of us says, let's end stream? Like, what's going on?
I think we need a week to think of some kind of conflict to have other than having money to spend.
Oh,
we could build something.
Like, that's the thing. I don't think we have much more in the way of conflict. We're really set up.
Fan Zone Park?
No, Fan Zone Park is mine. Just be like, no, that's mine. That's mine. You don't get it. That's mine.
25. We need something to do with our money.
We do.
Why did this work?
I don't know why this works. The town works. I don't know what to tell you.
This is...
We could build a fucking ziggurat garden. Fuck it. I don't even know what that does. What does the ziggurat garden do?
It's a garden that's a ziggurat, obviously.
Of course.
They take walks amidst,
Oh, that should definitely be like for the unwashed. I don't know. That gives unwashed vibes.
Oh, yeah. Can't be here. That's too general. It's got to be deep in the wash.
I don't understand. I don't understand how we built something successful.
Shouldn't have happened. There?
Are we the best city planners ever?
Why is this? I'm just gonna click. Why have we not failed?
I don't know. Like, I really don't know. We've got a stupid fucking pyramid.
We shouldn't be solvent. We've made all the wrong decisions.
Not only that, we now have a bouldering site.
Oh, very good.
We have a fucking festival people are getting amped for, like... I
think we broke it.
I think we did break it.
We don't even have 10,000 people.
We don't even have 10,000 people, and we're both just like, what do we do? I don't fucking know anymore.
I don't know, either find something else to do or make something grand?
I guess?
Is it wrong that the only thing I can think of is a giant hole in the ground that we fill with shit? Like, I got nothing. I think we're just a functional society in spite of our difference.
I think we are too. I think we're really a functional society, and I don't understand how we've done this.
We can increase the vitriol?
We already increased it to the point where you and I felt attacked IRL.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm staring into the abyss.
We're really just staring into the abyss. I think we've made a functional town. Like, that's the thing. I think we've made a functional town. We built a massive fuck off dam.
Mm-hmm.
And now we don't really have any goal. We're just kind of existing.
I just made a place people could live.
Yeah.
Just a little spot.
A little spot. For you and your Gaycaytion buddies.
Mm-hmm. You know, it doesn't count.
It doesn't count. You're on your Gaycaytion. All right, I think I agree. I think we take a break here and assess what we want to do for next week.
Mm-hmm.
Because as it stands right now, we've built Utopia. We've built the ultimate Gaycaytion destination.
Somehow, through conflict, we have reached a synthesis.
We really have.
Oh, and then night falls. Come on.
Oh. So beautiful. Look at that. Okay, well, we're gonna head out then.
Yeah.
But
Thank you for watching us somehow fail to destroy each other. We literally have a river of shit. Like,
we literally have a spite river of shit, and somehow it is not one, spiting anyone, two, causing us any problems.
No, the turds just go there. That's where they live.
It's the turd pool, and it just exists, and it's fine, and I don't get it how we succeeded.
I don't think we should have won.
I don't think we should have won either.
Unless we get a more bullshit map, but
Yeah,
I don't think that'll help.
I don't think that'll help. I don't know. I think we would have had it earlier. We would have bullshitted it earlier. Anyway, we're gonna end off here. Next week we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see y'all next time, I guess.
Yeah.
Bye everybody.
Bye.